Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Well, little bit late to the party today. It's 7:49 a.m. on Friday, October 4th, 2024. So it was pretty much of a quiet evening in dollar yen last evening for me. We did say that we could possibly get down to this fib level right here. It came kind of close, um, not quite. It didn't get to 145.62. Um, but as we stand right now, we're basically tracking right at a fib and a support level at 145.53. Let me get some exact numbers. And the most interesting currency last evening, which of course we're going to go over next, is sterling dollar. So that one recovered nicely, but it's still kind of soft. So this sterling yen is going to definitely be affected by, I think, dollar yen. I'm not so sure so much sterling dollar, but we're going to get into that in a second. Hang on. Let me get some good numbers for dollar yen. Okay, as it stands right now in dollar yen, since we had the breakdown, and it really didn't touch the fib, it needs to stay above 145, like say 145.40. That's the level I would be looking at today to see if dollar yen can still continue upwards towards the 140 735 level, and then we got that 147.51 right behind it, resistance. So we should have support. Let's say 146.30. Got to give it for some slippage, some skid. So we would say 146.30. Let's put a line there. 146. Had to correct myself. I think I said 147.30. 146.30 should be a good level of support for dollar yen. If it breaks down through 30, most likely it's going to track down to, like, this is an hourly chart, so it could track down to the hourly charts. The close is low, 146 the figure. Now, if it gets through the 145.60 level, like if it turns down, you know, we got to get through 145.45, and then we're looking to 144.95. I got to cover all bases because right now it's bid. It's above 146.30. It's heading kind of slightly upward, but it has some pretty strong resistance at 147.51. So I hope that helps. So we're saying 146.30 is kind of like the pivot level for this morning, this day, Friday. Okay, so let's move on over to sterling dollar. Okay, in sterling dollar, everything basically remains the same. We need to get over 131.90 to show strength, to try to get up through 132.13, which is not very far away. I'm very well aware of that. And we have some pretty decent resistance at 132.66 right now. There is new support coming in at 131.05. That's a pretty important support. It's just seeing it come in. Let's go like right there. 131.05 is a new level of support for the day. If it tracks down and it starts going down to 131.05, in order for it to show strength, then it needs to get back above the 131, let's say 60 level. So here's the pivot point, really. Okay, right now we need to get through this 131.90, and then we have a small resistance right here, and then right up at 132.62. This is definitely going to be affecting I think that they're doing the cross. Yesterday it was all like they sold dollar yen off and they sold sterling off as well. So it was odd, okay? And they drove sterling yen down. Now they're just flirting with 193 in sterling yen, and we're gonna do that next. But really, here is the support. If this thing comes down this level, and it holds, it then needs to rebound and go back above, say, like 65. It needs to basically, if I'm saying is that this top is made, and then the market does retrace, it needs to come back up and break through the top. That's really what I'm analyzing right now. So right now it is in a neutral zone. Let's say how low did we go in this thing last evening? According to we went to 130. Yeah, 130, say 90, 95-ish. So right now it is kind of showing a slightly biddish tone. It needs to, let's say it needs to stay above 130, 146. Then it needs to get through this 130.90. Then we got the chance to break back up. So let's go over to good old sterling yen. All right, sterling yen, we need to stay above 192.25 to continue showing strength. Right now it is showing strength back upward, and it's heading towards 193.69. We can get rid of this guy. This is I'll leave that. That's, I know it. All right. We're heading towards 193.70. If we get through 193.70, you're looking at like 194, say 25 today. I don't know how much steam's going to be in the marketplace. It is a Friday, but this is Forex, so you never know. So what we're saying right now is it needs to stay above 192, say 25, in order to continue strength. A pullback to 192.25 would be good if you're looking to get long, and then of course your stop would have to be below 191, say 70. It was a good pullback last night. It went right to the 191.70 level, and I missed it because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours ago, and I was still sleeping 6 hours ago. All right, so that's how we stand in good old sterling yen. Let's go over to euro yen. Okay, again, late to the party here. Obviously, this was a good support. We had support at 160.88. It needs to stay really above one. It's still the same level as yesterday. Amazing. Staying above 161.36 shows strength. Needs to get through 161.90 to continue on to 162.49 and that 163.04 level up there. Right now, it is showing a bullish or biddish tone to it. The pivot for the day is this 161, say 30 level. I would even give it some. I would give it some skid to 161.20, like that, and then obviously we got resistance at really very, very close to here, 161.93 and 162.49. If it breaks through 160.80, then we are tracking back down to 160.17. That would be pretty ugly because people are just starting to, I think, get comfortable getting along euro yen, getting along the euro against some things. British pound yen is starting to take off a little bit, 193.10. All right, so I'm going to be doing an update for you guys. I'm going to be doing gold. A lot of people ask me, do gold. I'll do gold. Please, if you like what you see, smash the like button. Subscribe. Don't forget to head over to Park Avenue Trading. Get yourself a free ebook. You're not going to regret it. And share the videos far and wide because we want to build a big trading community. Enjoy the party. Dance near the door. Cheers.